Hello, this is Beta Ben for Pixel Spank, and today I'm playing Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the GBA version, which comes from an era that was, in retrospect, short-lived, but at the time felt like every game did this, where you'd have a release on the major consoles, and then also another release on GBA, and later DS, that it implied it to be the same game, would nearly always have the same cover art, but invariably was made by a different company and was like a completely different version of the game. I don't actually know if any of that's true for this, but I'm stuck on the language screen because I love it. Because the top option is US English, and the second option is regular English. I'm tempted to make an 18-part series on the various differences in localization for these two. All I can think of is the fact that it was called Sorcerer's Stone in America and Philosopher's Stone in English. I don't care about any of these other languages, obviously, but I'm gonna go with what I assume to be UK English, because they haven't said that. They've just said US English and English. It could be any kind of English. I'm sure there's more kinds, but oh, it's EA. I forgot they made this. Is that the Harry Potter theme? It's not, is it? I haven't got like strong memories of Harry Potter music, but I feel like this isn't. Select. Right. Oh. Single player, multiplayer, options. Folio Universitas? I have no idea what that is. Bonuses unlocked and credits. Just check the options. Music, SFX, light. Huh. Okay, I respect that. My instinct tells me that the multiplayer in this is just Quidditch somehow. Even though I'm pretty sure this was the game that also had a separate spin-off game of Quidditch. Oh, right, so I can be Harry, Ron, or Hermione. They've done a weirdly good job of capturing the characters. The only thing I'll say is Hermione, if you just look at that, you think, yeah, Hermione, fair enough. But her hair, it's not quite right. And when you realise it's because it's the exact same ginger as Ron's. I feel she's more dark-haired than that. But I'm gonna... this is such a hard decision. I'll go Harry to start with. Oh my god. There are stats. Look at this. Attack, speed, and defense. What are the logic of... He's the fastest, apparently, and Hermione has the best defense. Is this Streets of Rage? What is this game? I'm so excited to see what it will be. Harry Potter and his friends Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger travelled by portkey to the Quidditch World Cup final. Where they saw Ireland defeat Bulgaria. Okay, so that weirdly, the Quidditch World Cup in this game is given less authority than the Quidditch World Cup in the film, which had almost none. Impressive. Later that night, a gang of Death Eaters, followers of Lord Voldemort, rampaged across the campsite. Okay, yeah, they're way more clansmen than the book described them in my mind. Arthur Weasley sent Harry, Ron and Hermione back to the portkey. Saving it. Get to the portkey. Okay. Isometric. Okay, right. I got some lightning. I've got a fireball. Oh my god. I'm in heaven. This feels like something I can open. There is no evidence of that. Those trunks are blocking us. We need to cast Wingardium Leviosa to move them. Hold down B to cut. Okay. Don't tell me what I thought was an amazing like lightning bolt attack is in fact like just a telekinesis. I at least do mind bullets. That's telekinesis. Bertie Bott's beans. Green beans can be used to purchase items from Fred and George. Silver beans will give you protection. I mean, like, fair play, they've tried. There's no reason for that. They could have just made it money that you buy the protection with, the stuff with. We've got to push that cart out of the way. Try casting Ventus. Ah. Get back to the port key. Yeah, but there could be a bean in there. There was a bean. Come on, guys. Can I keep moving it? Nope. So far, the two spells that I thought were Fireball and like Lightning are in fact quite lame puzzle-solving based things. But they might be for attacking as well. The Death Eaters are back. Here we go. Time for some combat. Keep moving then. That looks real heavy. If we all cast Wingardium Leviosa, we should be able to move it. Use L to ask your friends for help, then hold B to cut. Okay. It's pretty cool. I like that. Although, according to that bit in the first one where they levitate the Trolls Club to hit it, I don't think weight has any factor on this magic. Nor should it. You have to get it levitating, and you have to be off the air for it. You have to actually move it a fair amount for it to shatter. Chocolate frogs will replenish the group's stamina. I'm hoping stamina is health. I'm assuming down the bottom there that those hearts are my health, and that larger heart bar is meaningless. It would be sickening if there is some sort of limit to magic in this. I like how Ron's picking up everything for me. I'm thinking the multiplayer in this might genuinely be you just have your friends controlling the other characters. What are you doing here? It's not safe. Get away from the campsite and watch out for... Before he goes on, I'm trying to think if this old man is a character or not. I don't think he is. Watch out for Dug Bogs. The fuck's a Dug Bog? Do you reckon we can open this chest? I think so. Try casting a Lohomora at it. Press A to cast a Lohomora. That was Ventus. It's now changed. It's context sensitive. More importantly, they're in a campsite. That chest is someone's belongings. We've just stolen that. There's no logic to that. It's not like, oh, maybe something in this chest can help us escape. It's very much a case of Ron just was like, hey, do you think we can rob them? It's a good idea, isn't it? Let's try it. We need to wait the Dug Bogs to emerge, then cast Confundus at them. Press A to cast Confundus. We also get... Okay. Let's try dropping this nonsense on them. Confundus. Oh no, it has to appear first. Confundus. Okay, right, so what I've learned is the Confundus charm you have to do is, you have to hit it a number of times. Fortunately, I picked the character with the highest attack, did I? Okay, I'm thinking I can probably attempt this. Yeah. That's the real method you should use to deal with that. Drop a rock on them. Good work. Get to the port key. Oh, he's teleported. I was wondering how he was always one step ahead of me. Was that him again? Was he just running off screen? Ooh. Got stadium. Jockey Frog, thank you very much. I don't think I can move that shit. Oh, you're so dead, Dug Bog, whatever you're called. Oh, I'm ready for you. Oh shit, I wasn't ready for that. Hermione, help me. I'm gonna work on the assumption that your people have infinite health. and therefore you need to use them as meat shields wherever possible. And I don't know why I said your people. It's Ron and Hermione. We know who it is. A Tri-Wizard Shield. Collect Tri-Wizard Shields to unlock bonuses. Easy now. Easy. Guys, I need help. This box is too heavy for me. It needed exactly 2 of us. 3 would have been overkill. I can tell already this is doing that class... Bow truckles! If we can get them out of the tree stumps, we might be able to get rid of them. Cast Confundus on the tree stumps. I don't really know if I need all this information here, because GBA had 2 buttons, didn't it? Only had A and B. Is that right? God, I can't remember now. Yeah, it did. How many buttons does the GBA have? It's got 2. Isn't it? Yeah, it's only got A and B. It's got the shoulder buttons. Yeah, it was the DS that added more. Yeah, so there are only 2 buttons. That's it, Ron. Get involved. This feels mean when we're all attacking them. Yeah, there's only 2 buttons, and so far, A does everything except levitate. I've learned what L does. I don't know what R does. Good. Now move. The Death Eaters are back. Looking way more like Dementors than they ever reasonably should. And we're in... somewhere. Death Eaters. Fuck them up. I'm going to assume that these Death Eaters can't be hurt by me, as I'm merely a child. Fuck him up. Why are you all still here? You should be at the port key. Sorry, Dad. Look, the Ministry Wizards need my help. Get to that port key and look out for Death Eaters. They're casting spells everywhere, and you don't want to get hit. Also, thinking about it, the spells they're casting, it's definitely a kind of green fireball-like thing. This bush is confusing me. It feels like it needs to be interacted with. Yeah, so it's a green fireball, which... does that mean it's the killing curse? Because it seems a bit much that they're just flinging that around. I don't think that curse will be in this game somehow. Thinking about it logically, it kind of doesn't work because... I don't know. Even though people die in the film, having it in the game... Dad! Ron, please, get this thing off me. Alright, guys. I need your help. Ron, help your father. You lazy bastard. Good, I can feel my legs. Now get going. Okay, that's fine. Aha! Platforming. Behold my prize, a Tri-Wizard Shield, of which there are 7. I'm now thinking that that's the way to interact with shit. Can I lift that? No. So some things are too big to lift, so you use all 3 of you. And some things are too big to lift, so you have to push it. I want this wooden plank. Everyone, team up. I should point out that the reason I was confused as to how many buttons a GBA has is because I'm not currently playing this for a GBA. I'm actually playing it for an SNES based emulator. It's an SNES Mini turned into an emulator. Fuck you, dog walk. What were they called? Dogbot, truck walker, something like that, wasn't it? All right, form up, guys. So you stand between me and the enemy. That didn't work as well as I thought it would. Right, now we're gonna find out. That does nothing. Okay, fine. Oh, but I'm at nearly 100 green beans, which I suspect will get me something. Ah, son of a bitch. Well, I didn't need a frog. It's not safe here. I like it. In no way is he like, you know, sticking with us to help us. He's really fighting his own battle and we just keep appearing. You know, I thought this game was going to be terrible, but I'm not going to lie. I'm actually quite enjoying it. I'm surprised it's got the isometric style. I just thought it would be 2D side-scrolling, and it's actually quite refreshing. You can do quite a lot with isometric. Okay, so I didn't get anything for getting 100 green beans, but why would I? Because they're actually the currency that you use in a shop later on. This is slightly reminding me of the Lord of the Rings GBA games, which were frankly excellent. Maybe that's why I'm fond of this so far. Ooh, what's that? It's the port key. I think it's the port key. The Death Eaters are blocking us. Stupefy. Oh. You've earned a collector's card. Quidditch World Campsite. And now we're at Hogwarts. A new term at Hogwarts. Hogwarts will this year play host to the Tri-Wizard Tournament. Please, join me in welcoming our guest, Beauxbatons Academy of Magic and French, the proud sons of Durmstrang. Mostly Nazis. We don't say it, but they are, aren't they? May I introduce Professor Moody, your new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Right, okay, so yeah, we got 4 out of 7 there. I actually want to go back, but there we are. Right. Oh, yeah. So this is my cards. Confundus, charms that cause confusion in the recipient. So I think what's happening here is because this is a GBA game and it's been blown up to a larger size, is why this text is essentially illegible, because obviously older games could kind of scale to a screen better and still remain legible text wise. This doesn't have that because it was made for a set screen size, which is why it looks awful. It's very hard to actually read it as well. Okay, so these are all the cards that I could have got from there. I could have got Dugbog, Bowtruckle, Arthur, Draco. I'm not sure if I got Death Eater. The reason I went back is because I was looking for a way to spend my hard-earned green beans with Fred and George. Well, we've been Harry. And this is a class, so I feel like Hermione's the obvious choice. Attack, speed, defense. It's unclear what really any of that means. Harry, Ron and Hermione met Mad-Eye Moody for an extra defense against the dark arts lesson. They've really captured him well there. Behold the size of this classroom. No idea why there's so many easels around. Just added flair, I suspect. Ooh, if you're to survive my class this year, you'll need to brush up on your skills. Constant vigilance. Yeah, but there's a chest over there. And behold. Surely it's always a new card. Did you want me to do anything, mate? I'm beginning to think that they didn't get the original voice actors for that. A red cap! If we turn our backs, it might come closer. Levitate the red cap into the cauldron. Okay. Okay, I know exactly what we have to do. Look away. Yeah. Push wrong button. One more. Oh. Oh, it just freezes when you look at it. I don't know why I thought it would keep attacking. Can we move this or Yeah, we can. Let's not just move it though. Let's destroy it entirely. I suspect if I take down the number of these, let's assume, I don't know, 3 maybe, I'll get something. Probably a shield. Now I don't know if that reward was for killing 2 of them or for using both cauldrons. Ooh, a puzzle. Oh. Nope. Feel like you can interact with these, but the 2 buttons aren't doing anything. Also, that puzzle should have had me moving something onto it. What is that thing? It's an Urkling. Avoid the musical notes coming from the Urkling's flute. Cast Confundus at the Urkling. There is nothing funnier to me than like the amount of work they have to put into these video games, like these adaptation games, to make, you know, like an actual game there. Is it dead or no? That's it, Harry. You take the brunt of the attack. He does seem to have been possessed by it. Alright. I can see the benefit of having the highest attack, and therefore Harry's the best character. Alright, we've got a puzzle here. Okay. I was going to say how are we going to do it without jumping, but there is context sensitive climbing. And jumping, actually, after that. Now I'm just going to take 10 minutes to isolate this audio sample of potentially Emma Watson. Okay, that will be useful. Just for future reference, if anything need be done with that. Okay, fuck him up. I wonder if speed affects movement speed or attack speed. You know what? I'd have made the bold move in this game to make it so you don't have health. And everything just sort of hinders you time-wise. A bit, almost a bit like in Lego games, where you do have health in that, but death is essentially meaningless, and they're just games to enjoy. It's a freeing concept. I kind of want to have a chest in front of me like that, and then have an enemy jump out at the last minute to see if it is actually 2 different spells they're doing, or it's not context sensitive at all, and that they're just using 1 button for 2 things. I don't know why I'm curious as to that. Also, aren't I supposed to be in like a dark arts defense lesson? Has Moody done all this? Did he unleash these monsters throughout the school? Nice. Some of those are more hidden than others. Now. Just gonna smash some shit up. Oh yeah, these will disappear if I'm not careful. Break that, yeah. Come on. These really strongly remind me of some toys I had as a kid. I don't know what they were even from. It was... I'm not sure. It was like a series of little plastic figurines. They were like Vikings, and there was a castle. I feel it was like not Playmobil, but something you didn't really know the branding of, but everyone had it. They remind me of that. If that rings a bell for you. I would guess it's something that Fisher Price sell, would be my guess. I don't know if that even still exists as a brand. Okay, so I thought you were supposed to hit the tree trunk until they jump out, but that one you seem to have to hit him as he jumped out, which... totally against the rules. Is there... Oh, will this break? No. I was going gonna say, otherwise that puzzle's really difficult because you have to get it to the slot in one piece, but not a factor. Behold, secrets to be told. Oh, I was hoping I could just jump down. Can we do anything about this? No, never mind. Ignore it. It's nothing. So I'll give this game credit for a number of things. One, it's not too difficult. Like, I'm playing this and I can actually like I can do things on these early levels. Some places where I won't give it credit. Are they going to drop the whole 3 protagonist points at any bit? Because there are some definite notable parts in Goblet of Fire where certainly Ron fucks off, but really it's just Harry on his own doing shit. And these enemies are quite tough. It's kind of annoying how little your guys do. Pretty sure you can hit him from off screen, but they can't hit you. Yeah. These enemies are horrifying. Oh yeah, they were just attacking like mad there. It seems to be if you hit the L button, they'll think about doing something, but only a little bit. They also collect loads of shit for you. It's like proto Harry Potter, isn't it? But Harry Potter, sorry, not Harry Potter, Lego games. I think I need to get a bookcase in there to lift that nonsense. And there is the nonsense. This would be much easier if we all stood in a line and did it. Did they just cheer me, or were they stretching? I have to see it again. Also. They should be in their robes because this is like part of a lesson, kind of. They said it was an extra class, but I'm thinking that the developers were just too lazy and haven't got additional outfits for them. Why did we need to get up here to do that? Couldn't we have used, you know, magic? What? I actually did nothing there because I kept holding the Wingardium Leviosa spell as opposed to the proper use of Confundus. They're broken. Try casting the Repair All spell on them. How? I'm guessing it's this one because, yeah. Also, they don't have to be in one piece for us to use them. Not one, but 2 chests. Nice. Has every game of Harry Potter used like chocolate frogs and the cards as collectibles? That's a give me, but also Bertie Bott's every flavour beans as a thing. I feel like they're like 2 classics of the art form. Is there a way out here? Or is this just a dead end? Oh wait, can I now repair this? I can. Metroidvania. Does that mean I've now got to go back through everything to... I kind of don't want to. I wonder if I could have just done it anyway. No, probably not. I'll tell you what would be good. Being able to switch characters. I don't know why. I suspect their differences are so minor you wouldn't even notice. But we don't need the Repair spell to do that. Just moving them is enough. It's not like they're doing any weird magic. We've got to get past. Hold down B. Yeah, I already tried doing that. It did nothing. I think I just set myself on fire. Oh, I thought that was like broken flooring in front of me. I think it's actually just shitty carpet. It's very hard to tell what's going on, and this sort of stained glass lighting effect is not working great. There's not really any way to fight them because the attack doesn't really stun them, and you can't really outrun them. It was fine before when I had the you could just drop shit on them, but there was no shit to drop there. Now the question is, which is the right way to go? My instinct tells me up is the way to go. I was correct. It's weird. There's two kinds of video games, isn't there? There's the kind where it's useful to be able to tell which way to go, and the kind where it's useful to be able to tell which way not to go. Which I suppose is actually the same thing now that I think about it. My current goal is just to get to wherever the Fred and George Weasley shop is. So I thought it'd be between levels, but I'm now thinking maybe it's something you unlock. Which button is it again? It's this one. Yeah. It's really difficult when they surround you like that, and also the fact that you can't actually you can't lift them very far. That like it's very limited. Fuck it, just leave them. I don't actually need to kill them, I don't think. Oh, but you do. Okay. Maybe I have some other spell I could use. Alright, this may actually be a puzzle in that you have to kill them. No, there was another one there. I didn't even know he existed. Alright, that's one down. I gotta go from one side to another. That's the key. Don't know if I'm close enough to this cauldron to be able to use it. The camera rules are somewhat flippant. The key is you've got to turn and then shoot. Ah, you fucker. You absolute fuckwit. I mean, I definitely turned and looked at him, but he just didn't seem to accept it. Really hard getting the angle of this right because the screen space is very limited. Kind of feels mean doing this to them, but they do have those little clubs which look fucking lethal. Also, we're putting them in the cauldrons. Is it like Dip from Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Are they dying immediately? Alright, I've learned nothing there. I thought this would kill them all. Look how static this fire is. There's clearly one left somewhere, but can't really tell where. Also, take note, the isometric viewpoint means that the thing at the bottom of the screen there, that's the back of the things. They should just be walls, but they're clearly bookshelves. So these bookshelves are either double-sided and the cupboard doors there, or for some reason they're all backwards. Yet more enemies have spawned, which makes me think that they'll spawn forever because you're actually supposed to use them for the puzzle. If I stand about it, I wonder if I can dump him on it. Nope. Is this like a boss fight and you have to just fight waves of them? They do seem to be in slightly different locations to before. It's alright, she's got high defense, she can take it. Plus, everyone you kill gives you new health. Come on. I think the one saving grace of fighting these is that the noise the cupboards make, I really like it. It's a really satisfying noise. Come on, come at me. Come on, lift him up now. Yeah, give me my beans. The bean total is cumulative between levels. Makes, I wonder I really wonder what you can actually buy. Yes, that's it. Alright. Guys, I need your heft. Particularly you, Ron. You've been piling on the pounds. Over there! Oh, fuck me. Using Ron as a human shield there, it's incredibly effective. Alright, we have to kill this fucker first. Yep. Then we can worry about the red caps. It's alright. It's alright, I got him. Sometimes there's auto aim, sometimes there isn't. Good work. Don't forget to practice what you've learned. And remember, constant vigilance. The names of the Triwizard Tournament had all been placed in the Goblet of Fire. Only one champion can win the Triwizard Tournament, and that champion must survive 3 very dangerous tasks. Your 3 champions are Victor Crumb, Fleur Delacour, and lastly, Cedric Deddery. What's this? Potter. Harry. Does it only say last names? Doesn't matter because we're not playing anymore. That was that. Yeah, actually, not a bad game. Little bit slow in that level there, but they were giving me new spells. I'm thinking you probably get new spells throughout. And there's collectibles, so there might be a bit of replay, but not bad. To be fair, I didn't hate it. The fact that I've gone more than 10 minutes is a good sign. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.